Hello everybody and welcome to episode 12 of the Pentagon Challenge, and yet again we're in a live com with FC Cape Town, but the stakes are higher for us than it is for them as they have fallen back a little bit in the table. But as for us, we're now unbeaten in 12 league games this season plus the 3 from the end of the last season, and we are just 2 points clear of Milano United. So how important could that 4-0 win on the opening day prove to be? As for Cape Town, they're starting to fall down the order a little bit. We'll expand the table for you now. Look at their form: 2 losses and 2 draws, whereas I have 4 wins and 1 draw. And it looks ominous for our local rivals. But Amazulu, yet again, proving to be a tricky team. We've also gotten results out of them, so I'm pretty confident that we can carry on our form. Rangua United also punching above their weight. It's disappointment for Cape Town All-Stars. I didn't realise they let go practically every single player they had, and they've replaced them with 16, 17-year-olds from their youth academy, and that's why they've lost every single game. Highlands Park, we saw them in the last episode and they got walloped, so they're also not a good team. And then in the mid-table, Golden Arrows continue their decline. Whitbank Spurs not having such a great season, and so on and so forth. Not really much else to say. Our home record is perfect, but we've only played 5 games there. Still none conceded. Will we see the first goal put past our goalkeeper at home? And then we have the best away record, but bear in mind Milano United have a game extra, so we really do deserve to be on top of the table. And how have we reached this stage? Well, let's take a look. Some more green circles for you to look at after our 3-0 win here, of course, against the newly promoted Rangua United. We went to their home, the Murileng Stadium, got a big win. It was Alcaro Van Gran, the lone striker, getting the job done, giving us an early lead, but we kind of retreated from our dominant position and let them have a rather simple equaliser. But in the second half, Van Gran stood up and was counted for, and he scored again in the 55th minute. So it was a close game, but we snuck the victory, and I was really pleased with that. And against the Cape Town All-Stars, we beat them 2-0 really easily, but it should have been a lot more. Like, look at all these shots and shots on target. But once we got the 2-0 lead, thanks to the Ricardo skipper's brace, we just sat back on our laurels and played for a bit of fun. But I would have loved to see a few more goals to be greedy. But you can see these guys, 17, 16, it's just terrible. They're going to be relegated, I've no doubt about it, unless they buy in the winter transfer window. And again, we were held to a score draw away from home. We took the lead through Nidlavu. He's having a great run of it, but Robin Hendricks equalised in the second half. So again, a little bit of complacency setting in. But if you want to take a look at Nidlavu now, he's starting to get a few games under his belt. He has a goal, 2 assists and a 7.1 average rating, and being under the age of 23, that's so useful, and he is such a great player for this division. And then curses, forget it. And it was Whitbank Spurs, yeah. So we played Whitbank Spurs in our last game just 4 days ago. So we're in a midweek game, and it was Ricardo Skippers and Van Gran on the score sheet. But Matty Patterson became my first player ever to be sent off in a competitive fixture in this series, and there was nothing Whitbank Spurs could do. We deserved the win, and that was that. An away victory to savour. So now we play our local rivals, FC Cape Town, and with the winter break fast approaching, we have the FA Cup as well before Tanda Royal Zulu and all that on New Year's Eve. So it's just a lot to look forward to, and if we keep our home run going, we really could believe that we could go all the way. And let's just take a look at the starting 11. Pretty much a rotated team. We're back to the 4-4-2 after going 4-2-3-1 away from home, and most of the players are fully sharp for the match, but a few have not had as much first team football. So we're ready to head into the warm-up, and that was nice and quick for you. So the pressure's on. Milano United are at home to Roses United, who are also doing quite well this season, and we'll just have to hope they struggle, because they're giving us a real push. So it's not going to be cruise control. I said that in the last episode, but it's proven to be very true again. We're not going to walk the league unless we really assert our dominance, but at least these guys have a proper team apart from one or two 16-year-olds. If you missed the last episode, just bear in mind that you have to play 5 players under the age of 23 or name them on the bench, and a lot of the AI managers seem to struggle to obey that rule, so they play a lot of regens, and let's prove to the home fans we're favourites again, give them what's for, and continue our perfect home record. It's absolutely spotless in my opinion, and we'll whip in some crosses and start the game with the noise. Attendances have been a little better, but we're not noticing a massive spike. It just seems we're one of the least popular clubs in this division, and there's nothing I can do about it. So there we go, time for kick-off. Mazubuko, I think he was, whether I recognise the name, no, I don't really, he's only 16, so he just has a similar surname to one of my players. So now it's Kino Shalar to take his throw in. Mahame finds Shabalala. Here's Mayo. Back to Shabalala. Nice 1-2. And that's Matt Lassie-Make. Unfortunately, he's blasted wide. And the away travelling support, not far to go. They're obviously cheering on. They're going to be jeering our team going for goal in this first half. Shabalala, the deep lying playmaker. Help from Matiswa. Mayo. Marumo. Great block. And that's an early corner kick for Bakar Balde to take. Upper man clears. Mackay heads it backwards to Chaz Williams. Back to Bakar Balde. Shabalala goes for the goal, but he's hit Marumo square in the chest, and that's a definite offside. We're looking okay so far, but I'd love to get a goal early. It's something that the team has done really well in recent games. Oh, great save! Off the post and out for a corner from Matlasi Mackay. And here's Mayo on his left peg, perhaps. He gets all the way into the box, but Ndu clears, nearly finds a killer pass, but Kanisha Mayo from his opportunity didn't quite make it stick. So again, we're dominant, but not quite making the chances count. Goal for Roses United. That's brilliant news for Vasco da Gama. We could extend our lead somewhat in the title race, and we're going to roam from our positions now and see what we can do. We're good on the possession as always. Push forward, lads. Let's go, let's go. We're struggling in this half. Goal for Garankuwa United. 2 goals for them actually, and we're not looking great. Come on, get a goal. We're counting on yous, boys. It's not a good first half, I'm afraid. We've been strangled, and Cape Town are just happy to sit back. So we'll have to check out the Pro Zone and see what they're doing. That'll be pivotal really. So average positions for FC Cape Town with the ball. We'll check out with the ball or without the ball. That's alright. With the ball, they're little forwards, so they have a really packed midfield, and they seem to have more than 11 players on the pitch. They must have made a substitution or something. And then overall, yeah, it's not looking good. Whereas Da Gama, overall, pretty rigid shape. It's kind of what I want to see. Like Balde is providing support, and so on and so forth. Our shots on the goal for Cape Town, yeah, a fair amount from distance, but a few have gone wide, and Cape Town have had none. We'll get rid of that. Perhaps our movement. Okay, scoring chances, just the 1 half chance, so we may want to sort that out. Set pieces, yeah, 6 corners, not really doing too much for me. And then aerial challenges, okay, that's all I really need to see. So let's head straight to the team talk and demand some more. I'm not too happy. I understand Marumo is nervous, so I think we'll take the pressure off him. There's no pressure. That's it, that's better. Okay, so second chance, boys. We can keep our perfect home record intact if you just concentrate for a little bit, and we'll get rid of run at defence, and we might pass more directly. That might work. So into the second half we go, everybody. Yeah, okay. There we go. Time to kick off, and it's a 3-point lead as things stand, with the potential to lead by 5 unless Malawi United find their way back into their game. We need to get some more shots on target, and already We're putting the pressure on. Here's Mackay. Back to Mayo. Mackay. Shabalala. Back to Mayo. That was onside, but he failed to hit the target. So, passion please. Shalar to Shabalala. Mayo, poor pass. That might open things up for Cape Town FC. And Moyoxiana intercepts. He's back from injury, which is fabulous news. That's a great ball. And again, our strikers are not looking sharp today. I know they're young fellas, but they just have to show more composure than that. We're not getting their shots on target. Here's FC Cape Town on the attack, but it's neutralised very quickly. And Matiswa to Shabalala gains the ball back, and that's a red card foul for a second bookable offence. And now let's push forward. No excuses now. They're down to 10 men. Could they score from a set piece? No, mercifully not. Their first chance of the entire game came after a red card, and they look much better as a result. And a goal for Roses United. Brilliant news. But now we have to make it count for ourselves. Bakar Balde, short through ball, and Marimo is offside. It doesn't count. Well, Shabalala is destroying them. That's great to see. But I'm going to bring on Matlachi for Matiswa. I think he'll suit that defensive role a little better. But Mathiba is itching to come on. But I'm going to swap my strikers around. See if that makes a little bit of a difference. And we'll make Mayo a target man. And see what we can do. I don't want to rotate the team too quickly. But at least we got the ball in the back of the net. We have to push up now. We really, really do. There we go. That'll do. Come on. Let's get this goal with 20 minutes to play. Malachi to Matlasi Make. He's dribbling out wide. He goes very deep into the box. Balde, Mayo. Balde still can't find the goal. Make, please. No. We're starting to show nerves. They can't afford this. Any goal will do, boys. Let's get it. Here's Balde. To Mayo. Oh, he went for the far post, but the keeper was ready. Balde's corner. Not good. Now we're definitely going to bring on a new striker. And it's going to be Mathiba for Marumo. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. We'll make him a poacher. And Mayo can, yeah, that's fine. My final change, Nigwazi for Make. I think that makes sense, but we might want him to push up, actually. There we go. And Balde, you too. I don't want to lose this opportunity to win and keep our perfection. We want to keep that absolutely solid. No regrets here, lads. Push, push, push. Go, go, go. Overload time. And Noguba has a bruised shin. We're going to go normal tempo again. It's not looking good. Push. Push, push. It's looking very dim. 89 minutes on the clock. Noguba couldn't get the ball. Matlachi back to the goalkeeper. We're just a minute from stoppage time, and we could be held at home for the very first time. Mayo has belted the post with a volley, and it just doesn't look to be our day for the very first time at home. Balde goes for a reckless shot. I didn't ask for something like that. There was nobody in the box well ready and willing to take that on. So my rotated team not looking good. Van Gran is a very important player for this team now. I've just got the proof of the pudding now. Here's Mathiba. Beautiful ball, and I don't understand what that was for either. Relax, guys, come on. Mazabuko to Shimji. Oh, great pass. Could this be the winner? No. Williams clears. Nikosi. Mikankube. Mata. Not Juan Mata, thank goodness. Mathiba loses the ball and can't get it back. Just 60 seconds of time to play, and that could be it. That's wasted nearly half of our minute, and he knows there's no rush. There are three players packing the defence just in case. There you go. It's Mata. Terrible ball. The Shalar has nodded out for throw in, and that's gone FC Cape Town's way. And in a game we could have, won here and made things very easy for ourselves. We've lost our brilliant home record, but we haven't conceded here once, which is great, but I just feel we've let ourselves down just a tad. Chaz Williams, I'm sorry mate, you have to, accept my apology. You did well, but Shabalala couldn't carve out a opportunity for even the best of strikers to score. We were not good enough. We're still unbeaten, but our consecutive wins at home is now over. But on the positive side, we've gained points on Milano and Amazulu, and we're not too interested in Garankuwa. To be honest, they're still a good way back, but they climbed to third position. But at last, my amazing run is over to a certain extent. Like, I'm still absolutely thrilled. We're top of the league and unbeaten, but now we enter the November period with a little bit of a disappointment. But we have another home game to redeem ourselves, then 3 consecutive away games, and then we have Santos and the FA Cup game. But that's really all that needs to be said. Thank you so much for watching, and keep up the support if you can. But until next time, we'll come back sometime in the new year. Probably Amazulu. Actually, we should have an away game, shouldn't we? How about... there's not a lot of away games, is there? That's a very tough question. We might want to see an away game again. Well, there's very, very little going on. Maybe the FA Cup game, first round. We'll see what we get in that. But I'll make my mind up on the fly when we should come back for the next episode. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye for now.